Some breaking news as we are on to this big story. There has been an explosion in Ludhiana district court complex. Two people have been confirmed to have lost their lives and several others are feared to be injured. The area is currently cordoned off and the police teams are at the spot, as you can see in the visuals there. High drama outside the courtroom as well. This is a big explosion that happened at around 12:30 p.m. Where there was a blast inside the Ludhiana courtroom. Two people unfortunately have lost their lives in the blast. We still do not know exactly what is the reason. Eyewitness accountants they are saying that there might be a cylinder blast which happened inside the washroom on the second floor of this courtroom. We are yet to ascertain all of that. But for now, this is the latest that we are getting in. Also, reaction coming in from the Punjab Chief Minister. Let's listen in.
ਲੁਧਿਆਣੇ 'ਚ ਇੱਕ ਬਲਾਸਟ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ। ਇਸੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਮੈਂ ਮੀਟਿੰਗ ਨੂੰ ਛੇਤੀ ਸਮੇਟ ਕੇ ਸਿੱਧਾ ਲੁਧਿਆਣੇ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ। ਮੌਕੇ ਤੇ ਜਾਇਜ਼ਾ ਲਵਾਂਗਾ। ਜਿਵੇਂ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਇਲੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਨੇੜੇ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ, ਕੁਝ ਦੇਸ਼ ਵਿਰੋਧੀ ਸੂਬਾ ਵਿਰੋਧੀ ਤਾਕਤਾਂ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਘਿਨਾਉਣੀਆਂ ਹਰਕਤਾਂ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਜਾ ਰਹੀਆਂ। ਉਹਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਵੀ ਸੁਚੇਤ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਸੁਚੇਤ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ। ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਬੇਅਦਬੀ ਦੇ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕੀਤੀ ਗਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਫਲ ਹੋਏ, ਹੁਣ ਇਹ ਬਲਾਸਟ ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ। ਇਹ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਚੋਣਾਂ ਦੇ ਮੱਦੇ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਕੁਝ ਏਜੰਸੀਆਂ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਜਾ ਰਹੀਆਂ।
All right, Punjab Chief Minister Charanjit Singh Channi over there, he's actually saying that this might be the work of anti-social elements, alleging this is the latest unfortunate circumstances, a blast in the Ludhiana courtroom. I have Nikunj Garg, who is joining me live on the broadcast to actually get us up to speed with the latest of what we do know. Nikunj, very, very unfortunate incident right here, 12:30, a blast in the Ludhiana district court complex. Two people are already reported to have lost their life.
Well, yes, two have lost their lives and four are injured. Quite clearly not an insignificant blast. I've been saying from the moment it went off, I saw the visuals sent by our reporter on the ground, Gurpreet Chinna from Chandigarh. It did appear that the blast did have some amount of intensity behind it. It was a significant explosion. There was a large plume of smoke that emerged from a multi-story building which appears to be the district and sessions court of Ludhiana, and the thick plume of smoke also told you that the incendiary material that was collated to make that IED was quite clearly of certain intensity, and that it consumed unfortunately the lives of two people and four are injured. Doesn't come as a surprise, as I said, because of the reaction, the chemical reaction that the blast generated. However, what is more significant at this point in time is that the Chief Minister of Punjab, Mr. Channi, has linked it to the upcoming polls in the state. And in the run-up to the polls in the state, which are slated to happen somewhere around 90 days from here, we should have dates of polls in some week to 10 days. There are multiple attempts to vitiate the law and order situation in the state, from alleged sacrilege attempts to blasts to other kind of terrorist activities, gun-running attempts by Pakistan-sponsored elements, and cross-border terror. Obviously, Pakistanis are on the other side will leave no stone unturned, or will try to exploit any kind of situation in that volatile border state, precariously placed, sandwiched between India and Pakistan always wanting to create any mischief and trouble in that state. Whatever Pakistanis, of course, are trying to do, quite clearly they have inside support, and quite clearly the Chief Minister and his government have a task cut out there. Because in the run-up to the polls, if these incidents intensify and if these incidents pick up, then it is a very dangerous situation that we are looking at, and therefore Punjab Police, which is a very capable force, it has fought very valiantly against the Pakistani-sponsored Punjab terrorism, has its task cut out, its leadership has its task cut out, and they have to ensure that these kind of dastardly attempts by the Pakistan-backed elements and their internal backers quite clearly do not succeed in the run-up to the polls, and at some point in time, at least large congregation places like district courts, religious places like gurudwaras, temples, mosques, etc., and other places that routinely see large congregations are insulated from this kind of terror-related activity. Griha.
Absolutely, Nikunj. This also speaks volumes about the kind of security arrangement that we see in the courtroom complexes, because is it that easy to actually sneak in IED devices and plant it over there? And can we most certainly say that this is a work, because obviously the Punjab Chief Minister has gone on record and actually claimed that this is the work of these anti-social terrorist elements out there?
Well, one doesn't have to obsess about whether anti-social or anti-national or terrorist elements are behind it. Quite clearly, people who are killing people for no reason are terrorists. What is terror? Terror is just to strike fear of any particular religious group, congregation, or sect, or for that matter, a terrorist group in the heart of people for no rhyme or reason. And when you kill people for no rhyme or reason, this is what you do. So the fact that it's a wanton act of terror, a terror which has consumed life, is evident to all. One doesn't have to obsess about it. What the Chief Minister and his government need to obsess about at this point in time, and the government of India must bolster all their efforts, is that law and order situation in Punjab, which in any case, because of the mischievous attempts of Pakistanis, is usually precariously placed, does not go out of hand, does not spiral, the situation does not spiral out of control, particularly in the run-up to the polls. And in the run-up to the polls, if such situations develop, and if the state government's ability to control them is not fully at display, then the very question of free and fair passage of electoral action, which is large-scale polling, comes under a question mark. And at that, the Election Commission of India, I am quite clear, would be looking at with a very with a very strong scanner. And in days to come, very, very shortly, the state would be placed under the overarching control of the Election Commission once the moral code of conduct is announced ahead of the upcoming assembly elections. But till then, when the Chief Minister is in charge, his top officers are in charge, they have their task cut out. And as I said, that you have to at least ensure that places of large congregations, religious places, court complexes, marketplaces, and any other such place certainly are much better guarded. And that brings me to your question of security at the court complexes. Remember, Griha, this is a mammoth country. Yes. Massive number of people wade into court complexes every day. It's almost an impossible job to frisk and completely 100% fail in a fail-proof manner, frisk each one of them. It's a challenging task even at the best of the places like New Delhi. And in places like Ludhiana, it becomes all the more challenging. However, that does not give you an excuse that the security should any which way be lax. And that is what quite clearly has cost the life Absolutely. Of two people, and that is what the state government has to check.
Absolutely, Nikunj. In fact, stay on with me. Since we are on security, let's also get in reactions from the Punjab police, who is currently at the spot. Let's see what have they actually told us and to the reporters on ground on exactly what lapse are we looking at over here.
लास्ट टाइम आवाज़ आई सानू असीं सारा सीन जिहड़ा इहनूं सिक्योर कर लिया और सारी वेरीफिकेशन कर रहे हैं। ਇਹਦੇ 'ਚ यही पता लग्या कि बंदा जिहड़ा उत्थे जिहदी डैथ हुई है और 2 बंदे इंजर्ड है, जो प्रिलिमिनरी सानू पता लग्या। बाकी असीं सारा वेरीफाई कर रहे हैं और सारे नूं असीं हॉस्पिटल भेजता, दे आर ओके। जो जॉइंट CP साहब ने आप ही भेजे है सारे। तो ਇਹਦੀ ਅਸੀਂ बॉम्ब ਜਿਹੜਾ स्क्वाड है वो आ रहे हैं डिस्पोजल, ਤੇ ਫੋਰੈਂਸਿਕ ਟੀਮ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਬੁਲਾਈ ਹੈ ਚੰਡੀਗੜ੍ਹ ਤੋਂ। ਉਹ ਸਾਰਾ ਆ ਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ
ਸਰ ਮੁੱਢਲੀ ਜਾਂਚ ਤੋਂ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਾ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਕੀ ਫਟਿਆ ਕੀ
ਅਜੇ ਦੇਖੋ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਔਖਾ ਹੈ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸਾਇੰਟੀਫਿਕ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ। ਸਾਰਾ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮੀਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਫੋਰੈਂਸਿਕ ਰਿਪੋਰਟ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਹੀ ਕਿਹਾ ਜਾਊਗਾ। ਤੇ ਉਹ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ। ਮੈਂ ਪਬਲਿਕ ਨੂੰ ਇਹ
ਸਰ ਹਲੇ ਵੀ ਸਮੈਲ ਆ ਰਹੀ ਆ, ਬਾਰੂਦ ਵਰਗੀ ਸਮੈਲ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹਲੇ ਵੀ ਮਹਿਸੂਸ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ,
ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਉੱਥੇ ਮਟੀਰੀਅਲ ਰਿਕਾਰਡ ਰੂਮ ਹੈ, ਉਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਸਮੈਲ ਉਹਦੇ ਤਾਂ ਆ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ। बस मेरी पब्लिक को यही है, पैनिक वाली गल नहीं। असीं सारी गल नूं तहकीकात करके तुहाडे थ्रू ब्रीफ करते रहांगे। ये कोर्ट कॉम्पलैक्स में आने की कोशिश ना करन पब्लिक वाले। और दूसरा ये है कि ਜਿਹੜਾ ਏਰੀਆ ਇਹ ਅਸੀਂ ਸੀਲ ਕਰਕੇ ਰੱਖਾਂਗੇ। ਕਿਲ ਦੀ ਫੋਰੈਂਸਿਕ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਟੀਮ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਆਪਣੀ ਸਾਰੀ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਚੰਗੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੀ ਨੇ।
Nikunj, we heard Gurpreet Singh Bhullar over there, and he has gone on record, said that they are still trying to ascertain the situation, looking into what exactly went wrong. However, we were talking about the security lapses. We've seen an incident in the Delhi court. We've now seen this in the Ludhiana court. The Punjab Chief Minister, who's currently on the way, has also said that this is a work of the terrorist elements on ground. Now, since the state is about to go to polls, a lot has been said because there's been a sacrilege attempt only very recently. It's still the talk of the town, if we can put it like that. And we are talking about a huge security lapse inside the courtroom in Ludhiana. What does it say about a state that is going to polls in a few days from now?
Well, I mean, there's no other way, Griha, to put it that there is a lapse. There is a security lapse, as you put it. However, I would not want to obsess too much about it because eventually, as I said, that these are not easy situations to manage. This is a tricky situation. At the best of the places, in the best manned courtrooms, even in United Kingdom, there have been instances where security lapses or lapses have taken place. We do not know right now. That is why it will not be, I would say, it would be less than charitable. It would be extremely critical of us to brand this entire situation as if the security arrangement there was lapse. We do not know as of now as to under what circumstances this blast has taken place. We do not know precisely the people who are behind it, other than the fact that they are terrorists for sure. But all I'm saying is that this is something that the state government will have to account for. Griha?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Right, Nikunj, we will come back to you. Currently, our colleague Shariq Majid is on the spot outside the Ludhiana court complex. We'll actually get up to speed about what is the situation on ground as the area is cordoned off. Shariq, please let us know, what can you tell us, what is happening outside the court complex currently?
Well, now there is panic here. Though the security, police is on the spot, but I must correct you that the blast has happened some eyewitness say that it has inside a washroom on the second floor of this building, court building. Hello.
All right, Shariq, we seem to have a problem with the audio link over there. Shariq did mention that the blast has happened inside a washroom on the second floor of the Ludhiana court complex. We'll try to go back to Shariq and actually get a sense of what exactly is going on ground at the moment. We can understand that the situation would be out of hand currently. The police is on the spot. They're trying to ascertain what really caused this blast. We are yet to get and ascertain these details. But what we do know is that 2 people, unfortunately, have lost their life and 4 people are reportedly injured in this blast that took place on the second floor of the Ludhiana court complex.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, Shariq. Shariq, can you hear me now? Are you able to hear us? If you could just take us through what you can see outside the Ludhiana court complex, what can you tell us? All right, we are trying to actually reconnect with Shariq. Shariq Majid, who is our reporter, he's currently outside the Ludhiana court complex. He is going to be telling us exactly what is the situation on the ground. These are live visuals coming to us from outside the court complex. The police is on the spot. This is the blast that took place on the second floor of the Ludhiana court. 2 people have unfortunately lost their life. 4 are reportedly injured. Also, the Punjab Chief Minister is on his way. We will get to know once he reaches the spot. He has, in fact, spoken to reporters, and let's listen in to the Punjab Chief Minister. In fact, we are getting that bite for you.
ਲੁਧਿਆਣੇ 'ਚ ਇੱਕ ਬਲਾਸਟ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ। ਇਸੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਮੈਂ ਮੀਟਿੰਗ ਨੂੰ ਛੇਤੀ ਸਮੇਟ ਕੇ ਸਿੱਧਾ ਲੁਧਿਆਣੇ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ
ਜੀ ਸਰ।
ਮੌਕੇ ਤੇ ਜਾਇਜ਼ਾ ਲਵਾਂਗਾ। ਜਿਵੇਂ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਇਲੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਨੇੜੇ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ, ਕੁਝ ਦੇਸ਼ ਵਿਰੋਧੀ ਸੂਬਾ ਵਿਰੋਧੀ ਤਾਕਤਾਂ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਘਿਨਾਉਣੀਆਂ ਹਰਕਤਾਂ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਜਾ ਰਹੀਆਂ। ਉਹਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਵੀ ਸੁਚੇਤ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਸੁਚੇਤ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ। ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਬੇਅਦਬੀ ਦੇ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕੀਤੀ ਗਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਫਲ ਹੋਏ, ਹੁਣ ਇਹ ਬਲਾਸਟ ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ। ਇਹ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਚੋਣਾਂ ਦੇ ਮੱਦੇਨਜ਼ਰ ਕੁਝ ਏਜੰਸੀਆਂ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਜਾ ਰਹੀਆਂ।
Right, my colleague Sharik Majid now joins me on the phone line. Sharik, we were just playing out that reaction by the Ludhiana Chief Minister Charanjit Singh Channi. Now he is accusing obviously terrorist elements to actually have caused this disruption in the state, and he'd earlier also hinted at the sacrilege attempt at the Golden Temple, and now this blast in the Ludhiana court. First things first, let's go to the outside court visuals. What exactly are you looking at here? What is the police now saying? Have they managed to ascertain the cause of this explosion?
Actually, the police has cordoned off the area, and not how it happened, but it's like the number is nearby. He told me that got this when he rushed to the spot, he could feel the smell of phosphorus. So he is suspecting something, but they are not giving the. They are not actually.
All right, we still to actually get that line fixed with Sharik. All right, yes, Sharik. Yes, please go ahead.
Silent as of now. They are not anything about the cause of blast, but police sources do suggest that it may be explosion because there were initial reports that there is this canteen which is nearby to the eyewitness suggests that the blast has actually happened in the washroom of the court complex. So, and police has told me a little while back, senior police officer told me that there is one death and few people are injured, and so they are basically ascertaining the cause of blast. So that is it.
All right. Sharik, thank you so much. We will keep coming back to you. There is a problem with the audio link of Sharik. We can understand that it's a situation which is unfortunate and things are not under control. The area has been cordoned off. So please excuse us for that faulty audio line. We'll try and fix that and get back to our reporters on the ground. Currently, Alok is joining me live on the broadcast to actually tell us more about what exactly has happened inside the court complex in Ludhiana. Alok, what is it that you're gathering and picking up from your sources? Do tell us.
See, there was some strike going on, and a strike of the court lawyers that is going on. So that is why there were less number of people present inside the court premises at that point in time. This is what the first information we are getting. Ludhiana court usually remains very much crowded during the time of hearing, and it was a time of peak time, in fact, around 12:20 p.m. When the blast happened. That could be, we can say, that could be the fortunate that less number of people are present. That happened on the second floor of the 6th-story building. There is a copy branch, and in that copy branch, there is a washroom inside the copy branch where the blast happened. So as of now, the Punjab police senior officials, in fact, the SWAT team commandos have also reached over there, which is an anti-terror squad. And also the investigative agencies, the Punjab Police Crime Branch and also the district forensic team, that they have also reached over there, and they are collecting the samples. They are trying to ascertain what kind of blast it is, whether it is a crude bomb or it was an ID blast or it was a mechanized device. Because if you remember, in the national capital, just a month ago, there was a blast happened inside the court premises. That is the Rohini court, and that is also very crowded court. But the result of that, when the police started the investigation, initially police said that it was a terror blast. Some terror activity might be possibly involved in that blast. But later after that, they found out that some mischievous element, and in fact that one person who was having a personal rivalry with the lawyer, he committed that blast. In fact, he learned the process of making the bomb from the social media, because he wanted to eliminate the lawyer. That is why he planted the bomb. So in this case, it is very much early to say that what kind of blast it was. That is why the agencies are there, and they are investigating and collecting the evidences.
Right, Alok, we wait for you to pick up more information, but right now let's actually run our viewers through what we do know. Right now, we know that 2 people have lost their life in the incident. 4 people are currently injured. Alok is telling us that there was a lawyer strike which was happening outside the court. So that is some respite that the lawyers were not inside the court complex, and hence the injury numbers could be less, thankfully. And what we also know is that there was a copy branch on the 2nd floor, and there's a washroom where this blast happened. Alok, what about these reports that this could also be a cylinder blast? That's ruled out completely, because we do know about the smell of phosphorus, like our colleague Sharik also was mentioning us earlier. Do you know certainly about that? All right, Alok, before I come to you, let's go to Balwinder Singh, who's joining us. Mr. Singh, could you tell us exactly what has happened over here? Do you know the cause of this incident? Do you know more details if you are on the spot?
I was present in the court complex in my lawyer's cabin number 241, Mr. Verma ji. There was a great blast, and people running to and fro, running. पूछा क्या हो गया भाई? बोले कोई बोल रहा था बम फट गया, कोई बोल रहा था सिलेंडर फट गया। तो लोग जल्दी से भागने लगे नीचे को। कुछ समय बाद, क्योंकि लोगों की भीड़ ज्यादा रहती है, कुछ समय बाद जब हम भी नीचे आए तो देखा कि गाड़ियों के नीचे शीशे टूटे हुए हैं। किसी का आगे का टूट गया, किसी का पीछे का। इसका मतलब कि धमाका इतना जबरदस्त था कि खड़ी गाड़ियों के शीशे भी टूट गए। तब हमको ये नहीं पता चला कि कितने लोग घायल हुए होंगे, मगर धमाके की आवाज बता रही थी कि जरूर कैजुअलिटी हुई होगी, घायल लोग हुए होंगे, क्योंकि बहुत रश होता है कचहरी में। तो जिसने भी ये किया, जो भी हुआ, बहुत बुरा हुआ, बहुत बुरा हुआ।
जी, बलविंदर जी, जैसा आप बता रहे हैं कि आप कोर्ट कॉम्प्लेक्स में थे उस वक्त जब ये धमाका हुआ, करीब 12:20 की बात है ये, और जो आप इंटेंसिटी बता रहे हैं कि गाड़ियों के शीशे तक टूट गए, तो ऑब्वियसली वी कैन रूल आउट दैट इट कुड नॉट हैव पॉसिबली बीन अ सिलेंडर ब्लास्ट। और हमारे कॉलीग्स भी हमारे साथ हैं जो कोर्ट के बाहर से हमें जुड़ रहे थे, उन्होंने भी हमें बताया कि ये 2nd फ्लोर पे हुआ, वहां पे एक कॉपी रूम है। आप हमें कोर्ट के बारे में कुछ बता सकते हैं, क्योंकि आपका डेली आना जाना है वहां पे, एग्जैक्टली किस तरह की अरेंजमेंट रहती है जब लॉयर्स अंदर जाते हैं? व्हाट इज द 2nd फ्लोर द बिल्डिंग ऑल अबाउट? वहां पे क्या क्या चीजें हैं? वॉशरूम के अंदर बताया जा रहा है कि ये ब्लास्ट हुआ है।
जी, जो जितनी गिनती में वहां लोग रहते हैं, बहुत बड़ा कोर्ट कॉम्प्लेक्स है, तो उसके कारण जो बाथरूम है वो भी बहुत बड़े बड़े हैं। अगर बाथरूम बड़ा होगा तो उसके अंदर 15 आदमी भी जा सकते हैं, एक बार में 10 भी जा सकते हैं। तो जितने बंदे अंदर रहे होंगे, नेचुरली है, बहुत अफसोस है कि उनको चोट तो आई होगी, नहीं कहा जा सकता कि किसको कितनी लगी होगी, मगर बहुत बुरा हुआ।
जी, जब ब्लास्ट हुआ बलविंदर जी, तो आप लोग सीधे नीचे की तरफ भागे। आप उसका आप हमें डिस्क्रिप्शन दे सकते हैं? ब्लास्ट के बाद आपको कुछ अगर
जब ब्लास्ट हुआ तो लोग इधर उधर भागने के बाद फिर नीचे को भागने लगे। तो मेरे साथ मेरे वकील भी थे, क्योंकि जो सीढ़ी है उस पे इतना रश था तो मैंने और मेरे वकील ने मशवरा किया कि साइड पे 2 मिनट के लिए खड़े हो जाएं, अगर धक्का लग गया तो बहुत ज्यादा चोट लग जाएगी। तो हम जब रश कम हुआ नीचे आए, तब नीचे भी बहुत भाग दौड़ थी। लोग, जिसका शीशा टूट गया, जो नीचे आ गया, वो अपनी गाड़ी लेके भाग रहा था। जो नहीं नीचे आ पाया, अभी उसकी गाड़ी का शीशा टूटा हुआ, जब वो आएगा तब पता चलेगा कि उसकी गाड़ी का भी शीशा, वो गाड़ी डैमेज हो गई है। तो वो देख के मन में घबराहट हो रही थी कि जो भी ये किया है वो बहुत बुरा किया है।
जी, जाहिर सी बात है बलविंदर जी। बलविंदर जी, आप हमें अभी बता सकते हैं कि कोर्ट के बाहर का क्या माहौल है? अगर आप वहां पे अभी भी हैं, एग्जैक्टली क्या देखने को मिल रहा है? बिकॉज पुलिस टीम्स वहां पहुंच चुकी हैं।
मैं बेटा वहां से आ गया हूँ, मगर पुलिस वहां और एम्बुलेंसेस अंदर जा रही थी घायल लोगों को हेल्प करने के लिए, क्योंकि वहाँ रश इतना था कि एम्बुलेंस को जाने में भी समय लगेगा, क्योंकि लोग बाहर को भाग के आ रहे थे। बहुत से लोग तो ऐसे भी रहे होंगे, दहशत का माहौल था, ऐसे लोग भी रहे होंगे जो गाड़ी छोड़ के भाग के चले आए, नीचे बाहर चले आए होंगे कि गाड़ी बाद में देखी जाएगी, पहले जान बचाओ। ऐसा माहौल, मन में ऐसा शंका था। एक हुआ है तो किसी को ये जानकारी नहीं थी कि कुछ और भी हो सकता है ना, इसलिए लोग भाग दौड़ कर रहे थे।
जी,
मगर ये जांच का विषय है।
बलविंदर जी,
तो
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका। आपने जी जी जी, बलविंदर जी, प्लीज गो हेड सर।
हाँ, जांच के बाद ही पता चलेगा। मगर मैं जो लोग ये ऐसा करते हैं उनको कहना चाहता हूँ कि आप जो इंसानियत का प्रेम है उसको खत्म करना चाहते हो, आप कभी कामयाब नहीं हो पाएंगे। इंसानियत में जो प्रेम है वो कभी खत्म नहीं होगा। जी
बलविंदर जी, अभी अभी हमारे पास पंजाब के मुख्यमंत्री जो हैं उनका रिएक्शन भी आया है, और उन्होंने भी बहुत ही कड़े शब्दों में इस ब्लास्ट की निंदा की है। उन्होंने बोला है कि ये टेररिस्ट एक्टिविटीज को सपोर्ट नहीं किया जाएगा, क्योंकि पंजाब अभी पोल्स वहाँ पे इलेक्शंस होने वाले हैं, तो ये इंसिडेंट्स हमें बहुत ज़्यादा देखने को मिल रहे हैं। अभी गोल्डन टेम्पल का वाकया हुआ है और अभी ये ब्लास्ट। आपका क्या कहना है इसके बारे में?
नहीं, अभी इलेक्शन इज ऑन द ईव, इलेक्शन किनारे पे है, तो इलेक्शन कभी भी हो सकता है। मगर ये इलेक्शन नहीं भी हो तो भी ये सब सहन नहीं किया जा सकता। ये तो एक अलग से बात है ना कि चलो इलेक्शन का समय है, इलेक्शन नहीं हो तो क्या ये जायज है? तो भी जायज नहीं है। ये कभी बर्दाश्त नहीं हो सकता। ये बर्दाश्त के बाहर की बात है। जिसके शरीर में आत्मा जीवित है वो इसको कभी सहन नहीं करेगा।
Absolutely. Right. Balwinder Singh Bens over there, who's the MLA from Ludhiana South, joining us and taking us through an eyewitness account from outside the courtroom complex. Remember, he was inside the courtroom, the Ludhiana courtroom, when this blast took place, and he was telling us exactly what he noticed and what all happened after this blast took place. Mr. Bens, thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast with the entire account. Also, senior journalist Hemant Atri is joining me on the broadcast over the phone line. Hemant, exactly what are you picking up from your sources now? We've just heard the Punjab's Chief Minister also talking. We want to ascertain whether we do know about this cause of the explosion that happened inside the court complex.
See, Griha, this is a very, early to say something, but there are two theories coming out. One is that it might be a cylinder blast. It might be a gas cylinder blast. And the other theory coming out is that the blast took place at floor number 3 near courtroom number 9 in a bathroom. And some people are claiming that it might be a suicide attack also. And if you recollect, for last about 2 to 3 months, Pakistan has been desperately trying to smuggle these weapons, tiffin bombs, grenades and all that stuff. So it is although very preliminary. It is yet to be established as to whether it was a suicide attack or what. There has been found, a body has been found which is completely mutilated and burnt. So some people are suspecting that it might be a suicide bomber also. As of now, Chief Minister was also on the way to Ludhiana to ascertain the whole stuff. But better it is that the Punjab police keeps its fingers crossed and get into the details and depth of the story as the earliest possible. Otherwise, there can be a panic all around. And this is not, conducive for elections. Whatever is happening in Punjab, maybe Amritsar, Kapurthala, those two secondary incidences, then subsequently killing 2 persons, and now this blast happening. So Punjab police and its intelligence agencies need to be on their knees. That's what it is. They have to be very alert all the time, and they have to take a impressive and decisive action on these things.
Absolutely, Hemant. In fact, we have our visuals cut for the viewers live on the screen, and we can see that the blast was of a very high intensity. In fact, the walls came off. That was the kind of intensity that we are talking about over here. If at all you were able to have a word with the police on ground or anything that you're picking up, so that we do know about these theories are okay, they're taken well. But the fact that you talk about a suicide attack over here, there is a cylinder blast theory, there is an IET explosion theory. What really can we actually put a finger on if we have to ascertain the cause?
See, the police officers who are on the spot, they are not able to ascertain the real cause of it. And the forensic team is reaching in a while, say about an hour or so, to reach the Ludhiana blast site.
Right.
And then only it can be established as to what has exactly happened. It's too early to say something because police on ground is also not ascertaining anything as of now.
Right. Also, the Punjab Chief Minister has spoken. He's currently on the way, as you yourself were also mentioning. His views, obviously clearly pointing out the terror angle. What do you have to say about the Punjab Chief Minister's views here? Because he's gone on record and he's mincing no words.
See, he has to he's already on the receiving end due to those secondary incidences and those subsequent two killings there. He is already on the receiving end of all the political parties. Being on the top chair, he is supposed to supervise all these things and to stop such things, stop such instances. So he can't take any chances with all these law and order situations. And that's why he was very particular about things that nobody will be allowed to, play with the law and order of the situation or the state. And that onus lies on him completely. So once he reaches there, he might be getting certain more inputs than you and me can get. And let's see what police officials officially claim on that, and then only we can go to some conclusion. That will be better. Ji Griha.
Absolutely, Hemant. Also, we're getting a lot of tweets from the Aam Aadmi Party as well. In fact, the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has also gone ahead and tweeted, and I'd like to quote him here. He's saying, "Pehle beadbi ab blast. कुछ लोग पंजाब में शांति भंग करना चाहते हैं। पंजाब के 3 करोड़ लोग इनके मंसूबों में कामयाब नहीं होने देंगे इनको." Your views here? I mean, the Aam Aadmi Party has gone ahead, tweeted it out and putting out their views as far as this blast is concerned.
Griha, let me tell you one thing. All these things, whatever these political parties are doing, whatever they utter on such matters or sensitive issues, that may be secularists, that may be those 2 murders, and now what has happened here. All the parties, as far as land order is concerned, they should be on the same page, and they should not, instead of blaming each other, they should be on the same page to get out of the whole situation and to meet out the challenges effectively. These are no issues for politicking, right? This is a matter which pertains to the land order of the state, and that to a border state like Punjab. So no political party should try to do whatever they are doing. They should be all on the same page to fight out these challenges. That is more important.
Absolutely. Senior journalist Hemant Atri there. Hemant, thank you so much for joining us on this broadcast live and giving us your views and also telling us more about this high-intensity blast that has happened inside the Ludhiana court complex. Meanwhile, we are getting some more visuals from outside the court, as you can see on your screens there. Let's cut to these visuals live and see what exactly is happening outside the Ludhiana courtroom as of now. What we do know that we have got a reaction from one of an injured person from outside the court. Let's see who we've got an injured woman's reaction. Let's actually cut to that reaction first.
मैं कचहरी के अंदर सर मुझे कुछ नहीं पता मैं तो ਜਦੋਂ नीचे आई हूं मैं तो ਜੀ ਮੈਂ ਨੀਚੇ ਆ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਹੀ ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਪਤਾ
ਕਿੰਨੀ ਮੰਜ਼ਿਲ ਤੇ ਹੋਇਆ ਬਲਾਸਟ
ਦੂਜੀ ਮੰਜ਼ਿਲ ਤੇ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਆ ਸਰ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਜੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਨੀਚੇ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਏ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਉਹ ਆ ਕੇ ਸੁਣਤਾ ਹੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਪਤਾ ਮੈਂ ਉੱਪਰੋਂ ਨੀਚੇ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਆਈ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ
Alok Singh has joined me. My colleague Alok Singh joins me live on the broadcast. Alok, we were talking about this high-intensity blast. Now we've also got an injured person's account. She is really traumatized with the entire incident and she really doesn't know what exactly happened. Any more reports on what exactly are you picking up? Because these are very, very disturbing visuals also that are coming from, outside the Ludhiana court.
Well, yes, absolutely. We cannot show the visuals right now because it's a disturbing visual. One person has already died. It is categorically that it's the mouth from the commissioner. In fact, he has said that one person has died. In fact, 3 more persons are critical and they are in the hospital. 2 things are very important to note here. That one is that from the previous days we are seeing and we are reporting that the way the incidents are happening at various gurudwaras and we saw that lynching also happened and it was said that it was an attempt to disturb the peace and harmony in the state because the elections are near. So that is the reason that all the places in the state there was a high alert. In fact, at the court premises, which is very important and very important infrastructure, where usually the police remain very alert. But despite that, if this is IED or RDX, then definitely it is completely a security breach. How the person managed to get inside with this kind of explosive inside the courtroom. The fortunate part is that there was less footfall inside the courtroom, inside the court, because the strike was going on of the lawyers. So we can say that the casualty or the injury is less as of now. But definitely it is a lapse from the security side because the Punjab, the state is already on high alert. And despite that, this thing has happened. Definitely this is unfortunate. The agencies, the security agencies have already started reaching over there. In fact, what we are learning that NIA has also been tasked. As of now, no team has left for Punjab. The agencies, the prima facie of the Punjab police, they are trying to ascertain what kind of blast it is. Then definitely the officials from the NIA likely to go to Punjab so that they could investigate further if it is a terrorist blast. Back to you.
All right, Alok, thank you so much for those updates. We'll keep coming back to you. Meanwhile, Aditya Khan, senior journalist, is also joining us on the broadcast. Aditya, any more updates that you're picking in? Very, very disturbing piece of news coming in from Ludhiana, in fact, with 2 people losing their life in that blast inside the courtroom.
Yeah. See, right now the information we have is that forensic team has been summoned from Chandigarh to Ludhiana, which will confirm the exact cause of the death. And as far as senior police officials are concerned at Ludhiana, they are not confirming right now whether it is RDX blast or it is because of some other reasons. And the news right now we have is that Chief Minister Channi, he has already rushed to the spot and he has already given a statement that there seems to be some, he's indicating that there could be some flaw into it because the incident has happened ahead of elections and whoever are responsible, they will not be spared. So right now, any senior official, they have been actually avoiding to make any conclusive comment as to what exactly could be the cause. But as far as we are hearing right now that all the cops are there and frisking is going on and all checking is being concerned and all those people who have been in the premises, they have been kept inside and thorough checking is being done just to find out if they could get any clue about the suspect.
Right, Aditya, in fact, the entire state of Punjab is on high alert currently. We were speaking to Alok before you, and he also mentioned about the casualty figures. What we do know that 2 people have lost their life. We also know that a person with a mutilated body, completely burnt out body was found. We want to understand whether the casualty figures includes this, or this is something, this is still a theory, this is still a conjecture. We need you to throw some light here.
There's no official confirmation right now, because so far as senior officials are concerned in Delhi in Ludhiana, they have confirmed only 1 death. But people have spoken to some of the eyewitnesses who are saying that this toll could be from 2 to 3. So right now, it's actually difficult to conclusively say whether this exactly is because of this, and death toll is also yet to be confirmed, because as far as indications are concerned, I think number is definitely to be higher. It can be more. It's definitely, it looks like more than 1 if one goes by the eyewitness account.
All right. From what we now know, Aditya, is I believe that the forensic teams are currently inside the courtroom complex. The police, along with the forensic team, is trying to ascertain exactly what caused this blast, this high-intensity blast inside the courtroom. And what we have known from the reporters is that there were fewer people present inside the court because there was a lawyer strike. So the footfall, which is usually there in the courtroom, it was less, and thankfully we are hoping that the casualty figures were less because of this. Now, local MLA Bharat Bhushan is also going to be joining us. We will go to him. But currently what we're going to do is cut to the visuals from outside the Ludhiana court and try to get in more reporters so that we get more account. We do know is that the forensic team, along with the police team, is currently inside the court complex trying to ascertain the cause of this blast. This blast occurred at 12:22 p.m. today, and it was a high-intensity blast. Whether it was because of an explosive device or it was a cylinder blast, we are trying to ascertain all of that as and when we get a word from the police teams. Currently, we do know that there has been a high alert sounded in Punjab, and the security has been tightened at the public places. In fact, we are also getting this breaking news now that there has been a high alert in the state of Punjab after this massive high-intensity blast inside the Ludhiana courtroom. And also more breaking news is the first, in fact, Kejriwal has gone ahead and tweeted now that this is the first sacrilege, and now there has been a blast. Few people want to disturb Punjab's peace. Kejriwal has also said that 3 crore people of Punjab will defeat them, and he said that we need to stay together at this time. This is the tweet by Aam Aadmi Party Supremo Arvind Kejriwal, the Delhi Chief Minister, and he has gone ahead, put it out there that this is an attempt to actually dissuade the people, to actually disrupt the peace in the state of Punjab ahead of polls. He has mentioned, and I quote him here, first sacrilege, now blast. Few people want to disturb Punjab's peace. 3 crore people of Punjab will defeat them. We need to stay together at this time. This is what has been said in a tweet by Arvind Kejriwal. Now let's go to the reaction of the Punjab police on exactly what have they said after they have gone at the premises inside the Ludhiana court complex. Let's listen in.
ਲਾਸਟ ਟਾਈਮ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਆਈ ਸਾਨੂੰ, ਉਹ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰਾ ਸੀਨ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਸਿਕਿਉਰ ਕਰ ਲਿਆ ਔਰ ਸਾਰੀ ਵੈਰੀਫਿਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ। ਇਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਇਹੀ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਵੀ ਬੰਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉੱਥੇ ਜਿਹਦੀ ਡੈਥ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਔਰ 2 ਬੰਦੇ ਇੰਜਰਡ ਹੈ, ਜੋ ਪ੍ਰੀਲਿਮਿਨਰੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਿਆ। ਬਾਕੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰਾ ਵੈਰੀਫਾਈ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ। ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਹਸਪੀਟਲ ਭੇਜਤਾ, ਦੇ ਆਰ ਓਕੇ। ਜੋ ਜੁਆਇੰਟ ਸੀਪੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੇ ਆਪ ਹੀ ਭੇਜੇ ਹੈ ਸਾਰੇ। ਤੋ ਇਹਦੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਬੌਮ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਕੁਆਡ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਡਿਸਪੋਜ਼ਲ, ਤੇ ਫੋਰੈਂਸਿਕ ਟੀਮ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਬੁਲਾਈ ਹੈ ਚੰਡੀਗੜ੍ਹ ਤੋਂ। ਉਹ ਸਾਰਾ ਆ ਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ
ਸਰ ਮੁੱਢਲੀ ਜਾਂਚ ਤੋਂ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਾ ਕੀ ਹੈ, ਕੀ ਫਟਿਆ, ਕੀ
ਅਜੇ ਦੇਖੋ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਔਖਾ ਹੈ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸਾਇੰਟੀਫਿਕ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ। ਸਾਰਾ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮੀਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਫੋਰੈਂਸਿਕ ਰਿਪੋਰਟ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਹੀ ਕਿਹਾ ਜਾਊਗਾ। ਤੇ ਉਸ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ। ਮੈਂ ਪਬਲਿਕ ਨੂੰ ਇਹ
ਸਰ ਹਲੇ ਵੀ ਸਮੈਲ ਆ ਰਹੀ ਆ, ਬਾਰੂਦ ਵਰਗੀ ਸਮੈਲ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹਲੇ ਵੀ ਮਹਿਸੂਸ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ।
ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਉੱਥੇ ਮਟੀਰੀਅਲ ਰਿਕਾਰਡ ਰੂਮ ਹੈ, ਉਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਸਮੈਲ ਉਹਦੇ ਤਾਂ ਆ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ। ਬਸ ਮੇਰੀ ਪਬਲਿਕ ਨੂੰ ਇਹੀ ਹੈ, ਪੈਨਿਕ ਵਾਲੀ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ, ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੀ ਗੱਲ ਨੂੰ ਤਹਿਕੀਕਾਤ ਕਰਕੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਥਰੂ ਬਰੀਫ ਕਰਦੇ ਰਵਾਂਗੇ। ਇਹ ਕੋਰਟ ਕੰਪਲੈਕਸ ਨੂੰ ਆਉਣ ਦੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਨਾ ਕਰਨ ਪਬਲਿਕ ਵਾਲੇ। ਔਰ ਦੂਸਰਾ ਇਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਇਹ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਏਰੀਆ ਇਹ ਅਸੀਂ ਸੀਲ ਕਰਕੇ ਰੱਖਾਂਗੇ ਟਿਲ ਦੀ ਫੋਰੈਂਸਿਕ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਟੀਮ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਆਪਣੀ ਸਾਰੀ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਚੰਗੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇਖ ਲੈਂਦੇ।
My colleague Sharik Majid is on the phone line with us. Sharik, what are you picking up now? Any word from the police? I believe the forensic team is also on the spot trying to ascertain the cause of the blast.
Yes, forensic team is there, and so have the Punjab police. These commandos have cordoned off the area now, though they came a little while ago, and police as of now has made the area out of bounds for common people and even for media. So now basically I could see from the videos which are photographer who was inside. There are at least three persons who are injured, and one is confirmed dead, and police as of now is they're not revealing much about the casualties, but the casualties can be even higher. So actually there was another
right, Sharik, we were speaking to your colleagues as well. Yes, please go ahead, Sharik.
Yeah, there is another update which I want to share with you, is that the blast happened in the washroom outside the JMIC's court, who actually hears this check-related cases, NI cases. So since there was a strike, so normally the advocates say that there are around 130, 140 persons there. But since it is a strike day today, they have observed a strike. So there was not that much rush there. So luckily, the rush was not there. And then there is this other important update which I want to share with you, is that SAD candidate from Atamnagar constituency, which is in Ludhiana, which is presently being represented by Lok Insaf Party Chief Simarjeet Bains. His case was also scheduled to come up for hearing. It's a rape case, so he's there are that hearing was also to happen later in the day. So this SAD candidate has alleged that he suspects that he has pointed fingers on the LIP chief who represents this constituency, Atamnagar. So that important case was also coming up for hearing today. So he has raised
Right, Sharik. Thank you so much. We'll keep coming back to you for more. Right now, we also do know that the NIA unit from Chandigarh is currently on its way to Ludhiana. So we can see that this has been a very, very high intensity blast. Now, NIA team are reaching Ludhiana, and we can see the visuals over there. You can only imagine the kind of intensity that this blast would have caused. And now the NIA unit from Chandigarh is on its way to the Ludhiana court complex to ascertain what exactly has happened over here. These are visuals that are coming in. We will continue to track this big story right here on Mirror Now, as a high-intensity blast took place at 12:22 inside the Ludhiana court complex today. We continue to track developments on this big story. Meanwhile, slipping into a very short break, coming right back.